and welcome to the usual Friday night live stream. We're doing the Japanese demo playthrough of Legend of Dragoon, and it's because we got lucky that the combat stats on the demo disc are actually spanning the entire game, not just the zone you're supposed to play in for the demo. And these stats are very different, as we've already found from our previous episodes, and we're going to continue on that insanity as we start Chapter 2 tonight. I am True Universe. My co-host tonight is Ziekara. Ziekara has been a member of the community for multiple years and was also on our very first podcast episode, I believe. So take it away, Ziekara.
Hello. Good to be back. It's been a little bit since I've really had much to do with the community, honestly. For those of you that don't know, I recently had a child, my first. So I've kind of been away from things for a while, but I'm really happy to be getting back into things, and thank you for having me.
Of course. So I'm going to enable the game sound, and we'll select our save file. Also, Kara, I got to stream to you so that you have the reduced delay thingy.
I was going to let you know that I don't see anything, so thank you.
Yeah. Open your eyes.
Hooray! I can see.
Let's unmute the sound. I don't know if it's going to transmit the sound to you, but it should be enough context clues with the visuals alone, and you can also probably have the volume on low from the stream if you want. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I really need volume, if I'm being honest.
I just realized I never asked any of the previous guest hosts if they could hear the game sound or not. Like, are they just watching a silent movie? Oh, I'm an intelligent person, just not in that way.
It's all good.
I have my blind spots.
I've played this game enough that I'm pretty sure I know exactly what is playing in the background, even if I don't actually have it playing in front of me. So, we're good. In fact, I do not hear anything, though. Okay. So, just for your information going forward.
Okay. Well, thankfully, your brain can play the music in your head.
Indeed, it can. Imagination is wonderful like that, isn't it?
No ads. It's always free. It's always there. Unlimited storage space. Alright, so we're starting Chapter 2. That's one of the only cutscenes where there isn't dialogue. My control.
It's true, isn't it?
Now I have control. Okay. I'm going to quickly adjust my options to enable receive input on inactive window. One of my favorite little features of Severed Chains. Okay. So, in case you need a refresher, Kara, what you're seeing on the status screen and what you see in the equipment screen does have modified stats. So whatever it says things do here is what they actually do. For example, the power wrist only gives 5 attack instead of 10. The text is not carried over, obviously, because we would have to translate it. So the effects of these things have changed in some ways. There are several weapons that have different effects. Like the pretty hammer. I can't wait to show everyone the pretty hammer. But we will see at least the numbers here will be exact. The rest is going to be a surprise. In addition to that, the additions are also not updated. That has to be coded to show the modifications. So the addition percentages and SP values should still be showing retail. I think they are. Yeah. So, mainly equipment and status screen will be live, showing the JP demo modifications. There's Nello. And let's go, speaking of babies, see if we can get a good name for this child here in the town center.
Yeah, honestly, not too into the names that are chosen later on, but you know.
Well,
what do I know?
That is why we have the fan-made comic Gosh, I don't know if I can find it on short notice. Well, this cutscene is gonna play out. I'll have a couple seconds. Let's see here. I saved it. I know I did. Let me,
Because I am such a LoD nerd, I will say, while the names that Emil chose were not on my list, I did have a bunch of Legend of Dragoon related names on my baby list when we were trying to name our child. Sadly, none of them got chosen, though, because there were two people making that decision, and sadly, we could not come to an agreement.
that happens sometimes. I did find the thingy, so let's see if... There we go. This was found. This is someone's fan art. Princess Emil, would you like to name my soon-to-be-born baby? Of course. How about EI if it's a girl, or Al if it's a boy? Years later, come along, Hell on Wheels. That is the best. That is one of the best.
I have never seen that before. That is fantastic.
It is one of the most wholesome things we have in terms of fan content. I love it.
That's pretty good. I like it. I'm a fan.
Oops.
Whoever did that, you have my approval. Not that my approval means anything, but
sure it
you
does.
have it regardless.
That is Loa McLoa, possibly through Twitter. I'm not sure. Okay, back to the stream. So we're gonna go up there and find out that no one's allowed to go in. This guard is one of the most talked to NPCs in the entire game, I'm pretty sure. Just the amount of times you have to talk to him, because even after you get access, you still have to talk to him for him to move out of the way and say, oh, okay, you folks can pass. There are like 3 different equipment shops or something. No, there's two equipment and 1 item. This is an item shop.
You've got armor and you've got like accessories. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's one of the only accessory shops in the entire game. It might be the only one. It might be the only one. I have to think about it. Also, hello to all the people flowing in. Pony Bro, Infected Chris, Doom Metal, Ash. I'm glad you could make it. Thank you. Ash will probably be our Locked In. Our guest host next week will be Ash. I actually have guest hosts more than like 3 hours in advance now. I really like it.
Crazy.
Very crazy. Now what can I get rid of here? I have lots of Angel's Prayers. I definitely want to hold on to a couple because sometimes the damage from the opponents is nuts. I don't need the Detonate Rock. Also, the sell values are live here as well. All of you may notice that some of these things sell for different amounts in some cases, or there's just like no price set. So I think like Spinning Gale and all that normally sells for 5. The AoEs sell for 10. But Spirit Potions, you remember, you can't buy Spirit Potions. They're a limited quantity thing in the entire game, and they only sell for 1G. 1G.
That is just pathetic.
I feel like this merchant is secretly the sailor from the Queen Fury, who when you do the vegetable competition and you win, you only get the 1G for all your effort.
You know, and that's such a shame too, because that could actually be a fun little mini game, but it's so pointless that I never want to actually do it.
Actually, they also did sachets are 1G, and the non-interactive AoE magic is also 1G. That's just awful. Oh, did you happen to check the last stream, Kara?
I did not watch the whole thing, but I saw like the first half and then like the last like 10 minutes.
So for those who didn't see it, we beat Frugal, the number 2 Frugal, with the pets, and the reward was power up and power down. And although the text isn't updated, they're one-time use. You can only use them one time.
Huh.
And for some reason, Pandemonium is worth 2 instead of 1. I guess that was the thing they were doing. That repeat item is worth more than the material shield. Okay, I'll pick up another... I don't need the translate.
So do you think that that was because they just didn't put anything in for the demo, or was that something that they had honestly were just gonna have it be that little?
It could have been that little, but my bet is on placeholder values, just to get it on the board. Alright. We've got Ruby and Sapphire Ring, Emerald Earring and Platinum Collar. Don't really need those. So we can get the Shadow Cutter for Rose, which is weaker because... Do I already have? What do I have? I have a Rapier and a Demon Stiletto. Demon Stiletto was an extra 20 attack over the Rapier. I thought that their attack power, even if it's an elemental weapon, their attack power is always in order. Like the sequential weapons you acquire through chests or shops always have a little more attack than the last one, unless it's something unique like the Pretty Hammer. The Shadow Cutter seemed to have less attack, so I might have to compare that when I do my like breakdown videos. Chainmail for Albert, okay. Because, right, didn't get the plate armor, so his stats are way down. For those who don't know, just like in here, in the retail version of the game, Chainmail is a huge upgrade as soon as you get it in Dragon's Nest, and then you can get a second one in Flets. But I basically, I'm going to assume that most of the stats, most of the effects are generally the same for the equipment, but I'm always running that blind. So a lot of my equipment decisions are going to be based on retail for the most part, based on just the body stats that or the equipment stats that I'm getting on those. But the effects may be different than what we are told. Also, this is technically a Stardust-less run until we get close to the point of fighting Faust, and then I'm going to do all 50 Stardust off-screen. You get more gold if you win first try of the vegetable chopping? Really? I'd like to see some proof of that. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That, definitely want to verify that, though. I'm not sure. It is hard to win on your first try, though. Like, if you've never played it before, you're probably going to lose to the Sailor. Because even us veterans, there was the guy, I don't know who he was. It was a streamer who said the hardest boss, the video title was like the hardest boss in the game. And it's like, they took the shape of the Sailor NPC model and darkened it and gave it like red eyes or something. It was intense. Because beating him is so hard.
Well, it won't be that long until we get to that part, and
yeah, maybe we can test it.
Yeah.
If I can do it. Monoxide already put me on the spot with the obstacle course, and I just completely floundered. It was so bad.
Okay, confession, I have never beat that obstacle course, not one single time.
Really? You gotta try.
No, I cannot do it. I am so bad at it.
I think one of the first mods, or one of the next mods I want to see is a modifier to the timer, so it gives you more than 26 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I had longer, I could probably do it. But yeah, as of now, 20 something years and counting, and
yeah,
still hasn't happened. So
That is also the hardest
Yeah.
boss, the obstacle course.
The obstacle course is its own boss.
The random NPC is ruining your life.
Fun fact from my life, when I was in high school, I had a friend named Kathy, and she also talked a lot.
Mm.
I think it must just be something about that name. I don't know. I've never met another Kathy.
I always get hung up on this. It's easy to miss, but there's actually... No, wait, come back. There's a star pattern on the floor here. It's a little washed out, but that could be a nice rug pattern or something, or just a floor pattern in general. Alright, now we need to find Mr. Fester. Oops. I know where I'm going. Ding ding. Hello. Needs a stronger doorbell. Ding 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 ding. And we should have...
It looked like she was knocking to me.
We should have a full motion video coming up here pretty quick. About the moon that never sets.
Not exist?
Cannot exist? And I like how Fester is just not even fazed by it. Alright, here we go.
In astronomy, a moon that never sets cannot exist.
Cannot exist?
That's right. Stars travel the sky by catching the winds of time. But this moon isn't affected by time. It never moves day or night. That's why it's called the moon that never sets. After counting 108 years, when the moon that never sets glows red, a moon child descends upon the earth to fill the world with holy bliss. A poem of yore telling the fate given by the moon. However, what we really get is the spawning of destruction and fear, that is, the Black Monster.
Black monster.
Why a demon, not a blessing? What does it mean? The mystery has yet to be resolved.
I didn't want to say anything while the movie was playing just because it's a fun movie. But just to let you know, I did actually hear that video, barely. So I guess I can hear what's going on. It's just so low that I didn't realize it.
My mic was off. Damn. I did it again. So I had to fix something super quick right here at my desk. Kara, if you would be so kind as to share a little like intro of how you found the fandom and how you've helped with community projects, that would be pretty cool.
Oh god, put me on the spot. Okay.
It's only for a minute, I promise.
It's all good. So let's see. I came about the fandom, or at least the Discord group, about 2.5 years ago now, I think. Funny enough, Drew and I have had a number of run-ins throughout the course of our time in the fandom, and somehow never realized that we knew each other. But yeah, finally put it all together. I'm trying to remember how I even came across the Discord group. I think it was through like a news article or something that I found, but ended up joining and helped to do some of the translation work. I know Japanese. I spent 2 years living abroad in Japan, so I was able to help with some of the translations, and to a small degree still continue to help out where I can. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do in the fandom. I also do have contribute my own kind of things in terms of like I have an Etsy store where I do some art and jewelry and things like that that I sell, although currently my Etsy shop is not running just due to, again, life circumstances. It will be back soon, but yeah, that's what I do.
Woohoo, just enough time.
Oh yeah, and that was the guest host for the first podcast episode, which you already said.
Yes.
But I'll reiterate it.
I appreciate that. While you were doing that, I realized I accidentally didn't update my guest host slide, so it still said Monoxide. So if anyone was confused, I am not talking to Monoxide right now. Did not get a voice change or anything, I promise. Okay. So next we need to find Fester, maybe? No. We need to go to sleep. We need to go to sleep. So that means we're gonna go down here and maybe talk to Nello? Is this Nello's house? No, it's not.
Nope, it's the next one on the right.
It doesn't have legs, how can a shop run it? Exactly. I'm gonna 2x through some parts of the dialogue because they can be very long. So, thinking about the whole Nello's plan to green the planet, areas that are not currently green, like the Barrens, or even the Death Frontier, if they ever get that far, it makes me wonder what it would look like if, say, one day the Valley of Corrupted Gravity could have plant life back. And then you have more of like the scene from Avatar with those floating mountains and whatnot. That would be pretty cool, I think.
That would be really cool.
Have like vines that are connecting from one floating rock to another and all this stuff. It'd be really, really incredibly intense. I was going to say both of those words at once.
I do wonder though if like the intense magic field there would prevent greenery from actually growing properly.
It could make it come alive.
It could. That would be kind of terrifying, actually.
Feed me, Seymour!
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
As if it wasn't difficult enough to, get through. Now we're gonna have living plants trying to kill us.
I'm a huge fan of Venus flytraps when it comes to plants. I don't have a lot of favorite plants yet, but Venus flytrap is one of them. And just having one come to life. I think some games have like living Venus flytraps as enemies. Even Lost Odyssey might have something like that. I'm not sure.
I feel like you were correct, but I couldn't for the life of me name a single game that actually does, but I feel like there is somewhere. I've played that, I don't know.
Okay, so we need to go to Danao. And this will be a semi-sad part of the game. Who's my party? I almost forgot. We're supposed to be doing combat. What are my stats? Who's in my party? So, just to start, I'm gonna open with the obscene damage. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna open with balanced editions that are less likely to kill the boss in 2 shots. Maybe I'll even run Hashel. Okay, we'll run Hashel. So as far as we know, the ability kits will be the same. The damage modifiers of the attacks may be different. The enemy stats as a whole may be different. But also the elements can be different. We found that Frugal was non-elemental and the pets were swapped. So Gooftus was wind and Rodriguez was dark in the last episode. Was there a living plant that eats you in King's Quest, maybe? I have not played King's Quest, so I cannot verify that.
Nor have I. I've always wondered what those skeletons are from.
Something very large. Maybe like the 13th Colossus? That could be fun. No connection to Shadow of the Colossus, I promise. Ooh, and we get the rare from behind angle as well.
Hate it.
It's the thing with players is it's most easy to do additions from the back usually. From the side is a little bit tougher, and with this angle in particular, it's hard to tell if that's going to be from behind or from the side. That one's definitely going to be from the side. And then this one, I think this one gives you a different angle, but it's not fully... It doesn't stay like this. It kind of reverts to the side again, so I'll show you here. Also note that Mappy and the Crafty Thieves are thunder elements. That is wild.
That is.
Okay, basic
Part
attack.
of me almost wonders if that's like kind of a... I don't want to say hint, but kind of a hint, I guess, of the connection between the Garrett gang and Hashel.
Oh. That's a lot of damage. I haven't even hardly used Hashel yet. God. I thought I was gonna go easy on Happy. Apparently I'm going hard. But like I said, I don't know the modifiers off the top of my head for the additions. $195. At least he has a little more defense. I missed! Oh no. I'd like him to have more speed though. He's only done like 2 basics. Come on, Mappy. Well, he's dodging a lot. I want him to do something. Finally got one in,
He's
Rose.
just kind of taking it, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, part of his ability kit is blocked right now, I think, because he can only vanish and then do insta-kill if at least one Crafty Thief is alive. So that's probably killing his kit. But I thought he had another one where he could, like, just knock you down and, like, step on you. But that might be when he's fighting with Garrett. I'm not sure now. Yeah, he's undertuned. This fight, even in retail, is too easy in my opinion. He needs a better kit. The Crafty Thieves probably need to be a little stronger than, like, they are. See you, Ash. Thanks for stopping in. You can catch the rest later if you want.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I missed again. So I guess Mappy has higher evasion potentially. Let me check that. Let's open the debugger. Combat debugger. Mappy has 5% evasion. What? Why is it 5%? And he's dodged like 4 attacks. At least 3. I don't know what's up with that.
Whip smack.
Come on, this is your last chance, Mappy. Do something. That's
Come on,
it?
do something.
It's just
Poke, poke, poke.
just a basic, come on.
Whip smack.
Oh well. I tried to go easy and this didn't work out. That's how statistics work.
Hello, Data. Or Data. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. But hello. And yes, indeed. I am back.
Kara has returned. Oh, we get a smoke ball. What?
That's fun.
Now this time, last time I used the power up and down, didn't realize they were one-time use, so I had to revert my save. This time I'm gonna save first, then try the smoke ball and see what happens. But I'll probably do that off screen so I don't have to restart it. And with that, Drew has lived through the average London UK experience. Off to now.
Now, are all of the like items and stuff and chests that you're skipping, are those all for sure the same as in retail, or could those possibly be different and we just don't care?
I don't remember. That's the best part, is I don't remember.
Right.
I might have known in an earlier stream. I have had quite the day, and my ability to answer questions has been reduced. We will find out. I will double check or triple check with Zycronics and then promptly apologize if I had asked before. But
I was just curious.
it's a very good question though, because if they are different at all, when the Crafty Thieves are done making weird noises, those sounds, I don't recognize those sounds.
Sadly, I can't hear them, but I will take your word for it that they sound weird.
This is a when we got sound working, it's 99% working, but some of the sounds come out different. Like some of the addition hits, some of the specific strikes for some of Lavitz's attacks in particular have this big whooshing sound. It's really intense. It's really intense every time you do it. It's so crazy. And other sounds may sound a little off, but we wanted to get the 99% implementation in at least, and then we'll fix sounds completely, probably in recommended build 3 later this year. What was I gonna say? Something about items. So if the item chests are different, we wouldn't technically know from opening them because the script is not edited. We're still using the NA script, so it'll say acquired burnout, and you might have got pellets instead or something. You have to like probably check the inventory if so. But we'll find out. So I'll double check with Zychronics for next time. Hello to Devoid Dude. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see, do we talk to Kate first? Yeah, we go see Kate. It's like, sorry, we just felt like we should barge into your house in case you were someone we could talk to and get a quest from.
I mean, that's just video game logic in general, though.
Except for the one scene in, like, Fernie where Dart's like, this is someone's personal drawers. I shouldn't go through them. Even though there's a chest right nearby, I think. Thank you, Data. Alright, so we've got the letter. And I like how, like, has anyone ever noticed this is basically like a stone rug looking thing here?
It is pretty cool.
It's gotta be like a rug made of stone. That's a novel idea. Also, look at the DVDs and Blu-rays on the shelf there. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm pretending. They're probably not Blu-rays.
I mean, a thing called books exist, and they do oftentimes look a lot like Blu-rays and or DVDs when they're on a shelf.
Technically, we don't know that they're not Blu-rays because Soa could have put them there. Maybe. I'm gonna dig myself.
Right. We technically don't know that the technology for DVDs and Blu-rays do not exist in this world.
We have a phonograph.
However, I'm gonna go out on a limb.
We have a phonograph. I'm sorry.
We do. You're right. You're right.
Just
the technology of this world is a bit what do I want to say? It's not quite consistent.
No, it is not.
But I'm still gonna go out on a limb and say that they're probably books.
Mm-hmm. I like the sheer number of purple flowers in this building. There's 2 on the left, 1 up top, 2 on the upper left, or yeah, 2 on the right, top, left, and there's some in that bedroom with this
purple. I'm all for it.
Mysterious drink. It is tidy. It shows the person's personality, and just because, we will go steal Lynn's letter. There's no point in taking this letter. It doesn't do anything. Like, I wish you could, like, show it to Garrett and have an optional scene or something.
Devoid says, there are no Blu-rays or DVDs. There are VHS videos.
I'm sorry. They're video cassettes, as we say in Spaceballs. But hey, even they had breakthroughs in home video marketing. Instant cassettes. They're out in stores before the movie is finished. Nah. Anyway, here's Maru. Yes, there was an optional scene. We've got Pelpy downstairs. And in the Japanese version of the game, there is a reminder to... There's a reminder to talk to the boss about the shiny bag or something. Which I don't know why it happens in Donau, of all places.
Possibly to get the player back to Lohan to find Kongol's Dragoon Spirit.
I mean, yeah, it is right there, but you think they would actually have a required scene to let you know, hey, Congo's Dragoon Spirit.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense, but that's the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head of why the thing for the shiny bag would be here.
True. That is true. They have the recipe right here, though. I mean, Pelpy's downstairs, or not downstairs, in the inn. There's a downstairs, like, shop or something. But Pelpy should be, like, right here. Yeah. No, he's not here yet, but he will be once the bandits are out, I guess? Yeah.
Yeah, which is when you would have Congo in your party, so...
Right. All they need to do is have a scripted scene where he comes out and you run into him again. Oh, it's you folks, just like Martel. You know, you run into him multiple times. He's got some new info for you, and you know he'll reference it vaguely, like shiny stone, and then Dart will say, "Shiny stone, huh? Could it be another Dragoon Spirit Rose?" And then she'll be like, "Yeah, we should check it out." And then you go.
I mean,
just have him come out here.
Yeah, that would make sense. But why weren't you making this game, Drew? Come on now.
I'm not smart enough. I mean, it's easy to review it that way because like we've played the game so many times and we know it like the back of our heads, and it's easy to think of good optimizations now.
Did you say we know it like the back of our heads?
Yeah, don't we?
I don't know how well I know the back of my head, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't see it that often. Got you there.
You did. I am speechless. I always appreciated this little scene because it signifies a bit of the real world in a way where it's like, oh, the shop isn't just there for the main character, the player. It's also there for the other people who live here. Even if it's bandits, they can apparently buy from the store. Yes, I am SMRT. I think I already have a mace. You already start with a silver vest. Tiara gives a lot more magic attack. So that's gonna be a big upgrade. Not even that expensive, so we'll just get both of them. What's in the item shop? A Rave Twister. Ooh, I love Rave Twisters, but they're going to be very weak in this version. I don't need any of this. I just heard a cymbal crash. Wait a minute. It didn't happen again. So either that was a fluke or somebody's playing mind games with me. Alright, so next up, I believe we're gonna get permission to go to the valley as dictated by one of the menu screens, VALLY, as random symbol generator, thank you. You know what? We'll try to pick up some items. I'll just like discard something and see what's in the inventory. Now, most of these should be identical, and it's possible that none of these changed because it's not part of the patch that we have applied here, but just in case. Use a healing potion. Ah. 50 gold. And we'll go 2x speed. Stingers, dark element. I think they become wind. Ouch. The fruit lizard is water instead of earth, I believe.
Whip smack.
And Dart does bonus damage. 478. That's a lot. There we go. Big damage. Why does Flurry of Sticks do so freaking much damage? Oh my god. It's disgusting. It's like, yeah, let's bring in a character who I haven't even run yet. It's big damage. Oh. I'm so dumb. I've never done that before, I don't think. How did I... Oh, God. I feel dumb. I've never used that ladder that I can recall, and I just used it like, oh yeah, I'll just go up there and get the item. No. SMRT. We got a recurring theme here. I need rocket fuel. Excuse me.
I'm jealous.
Well, you can't be too jealous. I only have the regular. Chocolate's not in stock right now.
Still jealous.
Okay. But to compensate for the lack of chocolate in the whipping cream, chocolate does show up to the live stream sometimes, which is very helpful. What am I doing? Let's try double.
What are you doing?
Let's try double punch. See if double punch is at least a little weaker than the absurd 1,000 damage at this point in the game. Oh yeah, the shot counter. I didn't reset the shot counter. Nightbot. Commands. Custom. Show all commands. Edit. 0. And then no, it's too early. Let's try it again, see if it works. There we go. We're much better. Okay. How's Rose's Addies doing? Whip smack. More and more.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
More and more does a bunch of damage. What were you gonna say?
Absolutely nothing of value. I was going to say that I'm jealous of your whipped cream for no other reason than I cannot get it where I am, sadly.
You can't get whipped cream?
I can get whipped cream, not the chocolate kind.
Oh, okay.
I have never seen it.
So the thing is, you know, lately in food culture of grocery stores, there's a lot more variants of things. Like now you see a lot of variations on whipping cream. There's coconut flavor and all this different stuff. I think even almond. So one time at an Aldi, I saw it on sale for like 67 cents because it was like leftover stock and they had to get rid of it. So I grabbed it. I was like, I'll try it. And that's when I got addicted. And I didn't see it again for a year or two after that. It's like through the whole pandemic, it felt like. And then it showed up again, and I was like, "Oh, this is great!" And it came during the winter. This is like 1 or 2 winters ago, maybe. And then after that, it was like in the middle of the year when it was back in the store, and I was like, "Is this no longer a seasonal item?" And I was enjoying it for months, and then it was just one day just vanished, not in the store anymore. It's gone. I'm just like, frack. They may sell it at other stores here, but I haven't really looked. I should probably look. But in terms of Aldi, it's like a only Christmas kind of a thing.
I see.
Supposedly.
See, like my Aldi has seasonal flavors as well. I've never seen chocolate though. I've seen a number of other flavors, and some of them are really good. I've seen like around this time of year and like a little bit later as we get into October, they have like pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
I've seen peppermint like around Christmas time. I think it was also in the fall. I've seen maple. That was amazing. Mm-hmm. But I've never seen chocolate, and I've actually been on the lookout for chocolate ever since you told me about it. And so far, I have not ever seen it. Sadly.
You've got to get some way.
Some way, somehow.
Did you check all the grocery stores in your area?
I mean, not all of them. I checked the like 2 that I frequent.
Okay. It's most likely at the largest stores, but it's not a guarantee.
Well, I will be on the lookout, I guess. Actually, there's one place near me that I should have tried that I didn't try. Um, there's we have like a crazy huge international grocery store near where I live. It's actually world famous. It's crazy. People in Japan actually knew about it when I told them about it. It's a place called Jungle Gyms. It apparently was on like Food Network and like a bunch of other like TV stations and stuff. But it is a crazy huge international grocery store, and they also have just a lot of other stuff as well. And I don't know why I haven't thought about checking it until right now.
Mm-hmm.
But next time I'm there,
Might be worth it.
it might be. It might be.
Cool.
I'll let you know how that goes.
I am dropping frames all of a sudden. Now, this happened last week. Am I still showing smooth to everyone? If so, we've got the false positive frame drops again. I'm just gonna verify that. Chris says we've got a Stop and Shop, a Roche Bros, and a Market Basket. I've never heard of those.
I haven't either.
Wow. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do the thing where OBS gaslights me. Shit. The whole point of having an accurate frame drop indicator in your streaming app is that you know when something is wrong, and now it's like, nothing is wrong, we're just gonna tell you something's wrong. Which means I can't tell when something really goes wrong. Right? So I think the last stream I dropped 55,000 frames, which doesn't seem possible. Like the video was smooth. So I guess we're just gonna carry on. And if y'all experience any significant frame drops or whatever, just please let me know in the chat, because I'm being gaslit by OBS right now. So I can't wait to just be in a. I'm assuming it's the internet, because our we probably need a new cable is what we deduced. The modem was dying, so we replaced the modem, but the cable might also be bad, so we might have just gotten a bad install to begin with that didn't last very long. Still got blue bars on the modem. Fingers crossed. Let's proceed. So we need permission to enter, and Maru probably has the best strategy. Would you agree, Kara?
I don't know if I'd say it's the best strategy. It's definitely the most entertaining, though.
It is.
I mean, it doesn't work out so great for her, so I can't really say that it's the best.
Well, ma'am. I feel like the guard is carrying, like, a satchel of some kind. Some kind of pouch. Let's break through. I mean, Maru just showed that it was possible, right? I love that so much. Out! Out! That's like the only time you see the second large guard, too. It's the same 3D model, I think, but still. Alright, so now we need to... Do we find Fester? Fester! Hello. Where's Fester? There he is. We need your help. There are very large guards, and we can't defeat them with our Dragoon forms. They're just too powerful.
Well, we don't want to actually kill them. We just want to get through.
I mean, let's just, like, blow them away with some wind magic. Why don't we? Or Rose could open a pocket dimension. You know, that would be nice. He is a governor. Ding dong. Let's go. The guard is an absolute unit, definitely. Quickly fix that. Okay. There we go. I haven't saved in a while. No! Save anywhere. Ha! Eat it.
Isn't that fun?
He's like, no, you cannot save right now. And I'm like, the hell I can't. I do what I want.
You show him.
I feel so powerful right now. It's great. Let's go over here. Ah. I was going to give the guard a kiss. Yeah, this is before you meet the princesses. And you just get to talk to the king by himself. Just wait till he has to go to the bathroom. Like, Fester, I know this isn't the way, but I need to use the bathroom. And he was like, well, I don't think we have any bathrooms in our castle, strangely enough, but I'll show you to the bedroom. You can pee off the balcony into the ocean or something. Alright, where are we going? That's the bad thing about skipping the text is you don't know or remember what exactly is going to happen sometimes.
I think you just need to, like, exit and Princess Lisa will stop you. Or, yeah, no. Her maid will stop you. That's it. I knew someone would stop you.
Princess Lisa has some startling news for us. The recurring story of, it was a half year ago. We were riding on horseback. And then everything changed.
When the Fire Nation attacked?
If that's a quote from something about a Fire Nation, I don't know it.
What?
What are you talking about?
Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
What?
I say, and then everything changed, to quote Jane the Virgin, one of the best TV shows ever.
Okay. Okay.
Do you need to educate me?
You need to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, okay?
Okay. Is it, as long as it's better than The Way of Water, I'm probably gonna enjoy it.
No, it is fantastic. It has absolutely nothing to do with, like, Avatar, the movies.
I know,
like...
I'm being dumb on purpose.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's one of those kid shows that is, like, way too adult for kids to actually appreciate, but is still amazing as a kid, and then you watch it again as an adult and you appreciate it on a whole new level. Granted, you won't have that experience, but it is well worth a watch.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? There's gotta be an... Oh, you have to talk. That's right. Come back. I need you. Let's have dinner. The quickest Thanksgiving ever. Let's go over here. We're all gonna find some sleep.
They're all just gonna lay awkwardly on top of their beds.
Yep.
That's how I sleep at night. I don't know about you.
The
Fully clothed, no blankets, nothing. Just.
I like to be almost completely vertical when I'm laying in bed, because Babylon 5, they have those like slant beds that you're basically standing up anyway. But these beds, they actually look really nice, don't you think?
They do. They are beautiful, and I wish I had a bed like that.
Hell, give me the goddamn table. I want a friggin' star table.
To be fair, you could give me just about anything in Tiburoa, and I'd be happy. Like, all the star and astrology stuff and Flets, all the flowery stuff and Danao, like, just give it to me.
How do those glasses stay up? The bases look so small. Those are like magical glasses. That's ridiculous. Oh, and they have a Tesseract. That'll be great. Alright. Nighty-night. Yeah, we're on disc 2, Devoid Dude.
Yeah, we're like a quarter way through the game at this point, ish. I mean, the discs aren't all necessarily equal in length, so that's approximate, but
yeah. What was I doing? Yes, we got to go to this is where we're going. We're going there.
Fantastic.
Now you say it with me, Kara. Where are we going?
I can't even.
Thank you. Now we're on the same page. Like we should be.
Double punch.
I have missed you.
I have missed you too. My life has just been baby. That's it. Day in, day out, baby.
Completely baby.
Completely baby.
This is the Among Us portion of LoD. Okay. Major damage.
I take it this is Devoid Dude's first experience with this game? I remember I was shocked by a certain incident at the end of Disc 1.
Did you finish the game, Devoid Dude? Because there may be some spoilers if you continue to watch. We're doing a abbreviated playthrough where we mostly just do combat. And so we're going to breeze through all the plot, and you're going to potentially see things you don't understand if you didn't finish. Oh, you played 20 years ago. So I like to say that anyone who hasn't played since launch is someone who hasn't played it yet, because you might as well have forgotten most of it. But some people's memories are way better than mine, though. Like, I can remember some things pretty well, but a lot of like short-term stuff is pretty hazy for me, let alone a long time ago. So I have the benefit of being able to rewatch something like 4 or 5 years later, and it's like the first time for the most part. I only remember
I feel that.
Like vague. Like if I watch Stargate SG-1, I'm gonna remember things like as they happen. I'll know exactly what's happening technically, but a lot of the details are just gonna be fuzzy. So until we get to like a specific scene that's really memorable, like confronting Anubis, or like the alternate Dimensions one is really fun with all the different SG teams. It's like a fresh experience.
I'll also say, we were just talking about like Avatar: Last Airbender, and rewatching it as an adult. This is another really good example of that, where if you played this game as a kid and then you haven't played it since and you replay it, I feel like you will appreciate it on a whole new level.
Definitely.
Also, Doom Metal, are we suddenly talking in Murloc?
I used to know someone who was perfect with the Murloc thing. They did something with their hands on their mouth or something, and it was so perfect. It was back when we used Ventrilo for voice chat. It wasn't even TeamSpeak, it was friggin' Ventrilo. And it was so good. I don't know if I have a recording of that. I probably don't. But it was great.
I mean, I had a friend who got way too drunk once and threw up and sounded just like a Murgle. That was a fun experience.
Fun for whom?
All of us listening. Not that we're intentionally listening, but yeah, it was the most uncanny impression that was completely unintentional, but it was spot on.
Alright, so it says we got speed up. Did we actually get speed up? We apparently have speed up. All the other items that are like special repeat items, which aren't actually repeatable in this game so far, have been from bosses. Except, well, actually the material shield was still in a chest. So maybe... Okay, maybe it is possible. The material shield was in a chest too. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. This should mean that the normal places we get power up and power down should have different item contents. I have to look up where we get those. Someone remind me in chat, where do we get power up and power down? Is one of them, like, we've already passed that point, or where are those two items located? So we could check those chests and see what we get instead.
Yeah, I personally do not remember.
Chris has an old vent recording. Blast from the past, yeah. You wouldn't drop the Mind Purifier, Ziekara? Well, I mean, me neither, but this is the JP demo playthrough, so... I like to live on the edge. What was I doing? Okay, so... How do I get up there? Alright, so we got some killer birds, which are water elements, just like the kiwis.
More and more.
Oh my god, 5. It's gonna be so much damage.
Apparently, power up is Kadesa, and power down is Death Frontier, according to Chocolate.
1,046 damage, Kara.
Wow.
That's redonkulous for this part of the game.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, erupting chicks are dark. I think they're wind in the retail. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. So power up is Kadesa, power down is Death Frontier. When we get to Kadesa, we've got to check that out.
Die. More and more.
Back to 2x speed. Gotta get some more combat in there. Oh no. Well, that was a letdown. 149 on Rose. I feel like in retail, confusion is a lot more threatening. Hard blade. Alright, we need to check Hard Blade's damage output. What was I doing? Get the item? A sachet. That sounds right. And it'll put the Virage to sleep, right, Kara?
That would be fun.
I feel like sachets should have negative effects on Virage. Like, instead of, like, lulling them, it should, like, agitate them. And instantly hit you with a powered-up laser beam attack or something. Ooh. Spider Urchin is Earth now.
Double punch.
That's new.
I kind of feel like that fits, though.
Die.
Yeah, I mean, Spider... Evil Spider and Deadly Spider are Earth normally, so it does make sense. And Rock is dark. I'm very itchy today, sorry.
Double punch.
So much damage. Okay, now is the puzzle. I don't know if I'm gonna get all the items, but I'll try to get most of them. This area is difficult for encounters. Because you get... Whenever you traverse, you just get extra, like, encounter rate ticks when you're on the... traveling on the rocks and stuff.
Die. Hard blade.
702! This is broken. I was not expecting this much damage at all.
It's definitely clear why they changed it.
Yeah. I mean, enemies have more HP, but, like, it's not to the scale of the damage I put out as a player. And their damage is not threatening. Like, Giongo was not a threat, if I remember right. It was probably a cakewalk.
Die. Hard blade.
How are rocks dark when they're made of minerals? Oh, ha ha ha. Very funny. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn off encounters for this area because it is really annoying. How do I get down there? Oh. Let's speed it up a little more. Meteor fall, okay. Alright, so let's take bets. Will Virage be hard? I'm gonna say not terribly, but kind of tricky.
I feel like it's not going to be, not with that damage output.
I've got to like try and intentionally pick the worst additions possible, or equip starter weapons, I think would be fair. Does this go anywhere? I don't think so.
I believe it just comes right back down.
It's like I was right there. I just had to step around the other side of the rock. I think you have 2 spaces, yeah. This should take me to an item. A talisman. Okay, that's good. And there's one more item. The control scheme is so funky in this area. Let's try the lower one, or is it the one that's out of the way? Probably. Nope. Okay, it is this one. Night Helm. That's the one we want. Night Helm is very strong. At least it's supposed to be. I think I want it. Does the stream still look good on Discord, Kara?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look. Shauna, of course, the first one to notice the thing she has a connection to. ...
Know that yet.
So Rose says it's a complete form, but if you look at the image, like the background image, you can't really see the legs. It doesn't look any more complete, really. Like, it's not in lava, but it's... This is also a bad area, you would think. So it's like, it could be just as damaged. So if there's ever a remake, that Virage needs to be depicted with legs so Rose can say it's complete and actually know what she's talking about. I turned off the auto advanced text so I could see what was in the item chest that we're picking up.
Makes sense.
Can I... It's a very specific spot. Let's change our party. Hashel 2 Strunk. Let's put in Shauna. Shauna is the solution, and Maru. We're gonna go as bad as we can. Let's check the equipment. Dart, you're gonna go down to the bastard sword. And scale armor. Night Helm gives you some extra magic attack. Okay. Shauna will have the longbow. Already got an angel robe. Gotta remember where to get the Holy Ankh and set up the resurrection build like just like the old days. The old days being the last playthrough from September of last year to April of this year. Could do a therapy ring. I feel like therapy rings are more powerful if... Should I check how much it does, maybe? Yeah. Let's see if therapy ring still recovers 10% or not. Because... the thing here, Kara, and anyone who hasn't seen these other streams yet, is that your party levels a little faster. So you're going to have more HP. And that's why a lot of things aren't threatening. They don't seem to do much more damage than they would in retail. So I'm wondering if the therapy ring would thus be even more broken in this release.
That would be fun.
Okay, Bruce just got a mace. But let's get rid of the bracelets. I will put on a night shield just in case like things get really bad on the physical damage end of things. And we will name this Before Virage 2. Crystal Palace for you.
I'm excited to see Maru in action.
Yeah, it'll be good. Let's see. Only double smack. Something you should probably know is more and more is unlocked earlier. So as soon as you get Rose, you have more and more. You're not stuck on whip smack for a while.
Fun.
And the damage is absurd. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's oh my god, it's so bad. By bad I mean it's too good.
I mean, I did notice that you unlocked Hard Blade extremely early.
I feel like it's the same level.
I don't remember having Hard Blade like anywhere near this area though. Maybe I was just under leveled. I don't know.
Well, like I was saying, the characters level up faster in this release. So everyone right now is a few levels higher than they would be in retail. A couple editions do seem to unlock at different levels, and I will be showing the comparison of that after the playthrough is done, of all the things that are the same or different. Okay, let's try a spark net just because. We'll throw it at the body and see what happens. I'm gonna slow down the game. Almost. 180. Could be worse. Well, considering the addition damage is very bad, but it's decent damage.
I was gonna say, that's like nothing comparatively.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to make it look good. Oh, a miss on Shauna. That's a bummer. I need her to take damage to test the therapy ring. Raj OP. Oh my god. Alright, so one of these arms has an insta-kill. I think it's the right arm. 27. Love that. Let's speed up the combat a little bit. Don't laugh. It's very good damage. Okay?
Sure.
88 from Rue. Could be worse. And we got an arm down. Now, Shauna is very under-leveled. That's part of why I want her in this fight, because I don't anticipate using her, because magic is so underpowered, apparently, compared to additions. But I like her to have at least a couple levels, you know? Double smack. So many turns. So this is seeming to be the same issue as retail, where sometimes you get really unlucky and the Virage can like just roast you alive, and other times the Virage doesn't like to take any turns, so it's like a complete Raffle Stomp.
Oh, it's fun when that happens.
Is Raffle Stomp too outdated of a term? Am I allowed to say that?
And don't ask me, because, like, we're the same age, so...
Yeah, you're probably not a good metric to ask someone of your own age. Is this phrase too old?
Gotta ask one of the kiddos.
Drew's argument doesn't amount to a hill of beans.
Double smack.
Uh-oh. Okay, it's just getting stepped on. That's much better than the alternative.
Double smack.
Alright, actually hit me this time. How about? Another miss. Okay. Okay. I have a theory. First, let's catch up with chat. I don't need to call the sword names. Holy Ankh is a Crystal Palace. Hardblade is at 19 for retail, probably. I really disarmed that Virage. Yes, I did. I did. So my theory is, Kara, when we finished Disc 1 last Friday, Dole could not hit with his signature AoE with the Thunder Magic.
Yes, I did see that part, at least.
So I'm wondering if some of these attacks just didn't get an accuracy value. Or like the default is 0 and they forgot to write in the accuracy. Which seems
For, like,
weird.
the special attacks.
You'd think that the default accuracy would be 100% because we have evasion stats, but the default hit rate is 100 for almost everything except a couple of bows for Shauna, which is over 100%. I don't know how to square it really. Like I'm confused.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of another good reason why they would be missing so much, but it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, frack. Well, I asked for it, didn't I, Kara? Dart's
Well, I mean,
dispirited.
I was gonna say the spirit on Dart is kind of nothing.
Yes, yes. Thank you for that.
And honestly, Shauna with the Confuse probably is not gonna be too bad either.
I swear to God, you know, in retail, you do a regular amount of damage, and then when you're confused, you do like bonus big damage to your own party. And in this one, Confusion doesn't seem to do much damage to your own party. But if Shauna suddenly does way more than 27 damage to her ally, I'm gonna be mad. I will be mad. Alright, who's it gonna be, Shauna? She's gonna try and run away. I want her to, like, attack Maru so she'll wake up. Oh, oh, fuck. Okay, now it's bad. It's bad now, everybody. Yeah! Yes!
92.
Get a bonus turn! I get a bonus turn out of that. Yes. Did you see that?
I did.
The confusion saved me there, probably. Oh my god.
It also did a lot more than 27, though.
It did. I
mean, still not a lot.
It's
compared to
bitter.
what you got.
It's bittersweet. All right, time to use that sachet on the Mirage. I need to regain my composure. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. Do I want to protect Shauna first? No. Actually, Shauna's the only one with the Dragoon Spirit, and it's only one turn. Okay. Here's the AoE magic. I always love the effects on that one. Oh no. No! Not again! Spammer. Oh! Denied! Denied! Yes! I love it. Okay. Here we go, the one Dragoon turn. See what I mean, Kara?
I mean, at least she's got the heals.
That was so fun. And it's only the 40%. Well, it could be less. I don't even know.
Yeah, we don't actually know the percentage chance, do we?
It's usually 40 each for a total of 80 or 4 and 5 chance. But it could be different. I have to check. But part of the fun is that this is a blind playthrough in terms of the special effects. So, although I could have just info dumped everything as we went, it would be like a lot of work to track all of that in real time. So, we'll just let it be a surprise and see what it's like after. So I need to kill that arm, is obviously what needs to happen. How dare Shauna wake Maru up from her nap? Like, yeah, she was trying to recover some energy there for the rest of the fight. SP doesn't stand for spirit points, it stands for sleep points, right?
I want some sleep points.
I need some sleep points. Can I get some sleep points? How about y'all? Do you want some sleep points? God, I could use more sleep points.
You ain't kidding.
Oh my god. Alright, let's work on the body again and get this over with. So I think I made the right choice in just not bringing party members who have already been trained up a bit. It's actually a more interesting boss fight.
It's actually almost like a real boss fight.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was hoping it would be like, okay, so you've got crazy more HP, but you also will take crazy more damage, and that just has not been the case. I'm hoping it'll change as we go. But the theory is that we might hit level 60 by the end of the game, depending on the scaling. No! Oh. Why is this Dart... Dart's like, I'm so dispirited, I can't be affected by any other status ailment. That is pretty funny.
Convenient.
It's very convenient. Oh my god. Alright, take out the button. And undo your own attack. Thank you. But Maru's taking a lot more damage than Shauna. I don't understand why. Why would Maru take like double the magic damage of Shauna? What's going on there? Let's check
Especially
this.
considering she's like 5 levels higher.
Yeah, she's higher level. Shauna's level 14 and everyone else is like 18 or 19. So let's check the combat debugger. Shauna has... It's just MDF, right? Shauna has 81 MDF. Maru has 73. Maru is supposed to have less on a level-to-level basis. But she's like 5 levels ahead and still doesn't have more MDF. So I wonder if it's like the Angel Robe? It might be the Angel Robe. I'm gonna guess. But I thought the Angel Robe had worse stats than the Silver Vest. We'll check that after the battle. Healing Potion... it might be worth using a Breeze. I mean, I can buy more. Oh, not the arm. Well, I guess the body's finished off, so we might as well hit the arm. Sorry, Dart, you're not getting the SP you normally would, which is
Wait.
0.
The body's finished?
Yeah, I guess I finished it off. Did it... Maybe it had, like... I don't even remember if this is a thing, but... Some creatures, when you defeat them, they get one more attack and then they die. You know, like the senior wardens. So maybe it has like a final confusion or something.
I'm just confused. Maybe I'm like misremembering. I thought this was one of the ones where it was like if you could either defeat the head or the body to kill it.
No.
I'm just misremembering then.
The killing the body gets rid of the status ailment effect.
Okay.
Damn it, Dart. You know what? Dart's gonna stay down, I've decided. It's just Maru and Shauna soloing, duoing the Virage. It'll be fine.
Double smack.
Will it?
I hope so. We're gonna use item magic. And I can't use speed up because it's probably just a one-time use. What are the odds of a recovery ball proccing an angel's prayer? I wonder. Well, Maru does more physical damage, so we're just gonna go for it.
Double smack.
And Shauna can use the items. Translate. Here we go. 124. Could be worse. I gotta free up my inventory anyway, right?
Double smack.
I don't really care about that one. Technically, the fight should be harder with these laser blasts, but I can't imagine it would be too different. I actually don't have anything else. So literally the best thing I can do is go Dragoon and do a D attack. Alright, how much damage? 53. Alright, Dart, I need you. I can't do it without you, I've decided. Come on, Dart. We need that damage. And we're gonna actually speed it up even more.
Double smack.
We're gonna go to 1x resolution as well.
Double.
This could be a while, pardon me.
Double.
Yes.
Down to half.
Double.
Why isn't the arm?
Watch.
Why isn't the arm taking a turn yet? It's been alive for a while. Oh shit.
Get what you asked for.
Yeah, I did. Do I gamble with Dart's life? Yes.
Double.
I need that arm down at all costs. No! No! Okay, now it's getting unlucky.
Bye.
Last Angel's Prayer, here we go. Everything is fine.
Double.
We're gonna heal Dart. I better get D level 2 out of this, I swear.
Double.
Come on.
Double.
Yes.
Faster. Miss.
Double.
This is basically the almost no SP boss. Hey, we did it. Celebrate.
What's this crazy thing that's happening to her?
A strange symbol on her head. Rose, do you know anything about it? Nope. Nothing I haven't accounted for, anyway. Don't let the boulder hit your head on the way out. Nice adaptation there. Skill
I like
issue. Dart, you shouldn't say that. There are definitely more Virage. Why is you agreeing that it's okay? That was really bad. And strange and mysterious. Okay, so we got 2 healing potions, a Mind Purifier, and a Sun Rhapsody. Dart should level up. Shauna was so close to level 15. And now she's close to level 16. Okay.
No D level 2 though. Wah
Darn.
wah.
That's okay. When you have an apocalyptic spell effect, and at the end it's just like miss. Yeah. That's the thing about like fluid type game design. It's just simpler that way than it is to actually animate a missing type of animation. I think EVE Online was like that for the longest time. Maybe even now, for all I know. When I was playing EVE Online spaceships, so one of your weapon platforms could be missiles. And if a target is getting hit with... Wait a minute. I might be thinking wrong. I no longer have confidence in what I was going to say. Cancel the missiles. Back to turrets. Regular turreted weapons like there's hybrid weapons, there's projectile weapons, and lasers. I feel like there was a time when even when the weapon says it missed you, it's still visually aimed at you. And that made it hard for me to suspend disbelief. And eventually, they had it so that the weapons will visually miss if they say they miss you. So that was the thing. A lot of games deal with that. Dart isn't a name you can say dramatically. Dart! How was that? It is kind of hard. Now, I was hoping to get to the Homo Gigantos. I don't think we're going to finish the boss in like 23 minutes. Maybe, if I just blitz through it. Should we try for it, Carl?
We should definitely try.
We'll try. We'll do our darndest. Oh. I should re-enable encounters. Let's also save. I had some issues where I didn't save and had to kind of reset. Dodge the arrows. Now, in retail, Berserker has high HP but incredibly low defense. So let's see what it looks like. Piggies are fire element too. Hi, Piggy.
Double smack.
240. It's about expected. 73. And 336. Okay. I should probably put better party members back in rotation here. Because if I fight Garrett and Mappy with Maru and Shauna, it's going to be awful. Because they're fizz-based. It's going to be so bad. Bandit's ring. Is that normal? It might be. I don't even remember. Fake night shield. Well, thanks. Alright, equipment. I can tell you, the Bandit's ring has a different function than advertised. It does not increase agility, as you can see. It says it does, but it doesn't. It actually does something else.
And that something else is?
I think I should just say it because I don't plan to use it much. It actually increases escape rate from minor battles.
Okay.
It is very different.
That is.
Which is useful if you don't have the smoke ball, or if this smoke ball is a one-time use like the other repeat items so far.
Yeah, but overall not nearly as useful.
Yeah. Albert. We're missing a Twister Glaive. I forgot to go back and check if I had missed it or if it's just not available yet. Could use Talisman to prevent instant death from Mappy, maybe? I feel like I want to bring the Demon Stiletto to every battle just to see which bosses are prone to fear. Because fearing Ferul was so surprising. I too enjoy roasted pig. Bandit ring is normal. Thanks, chocolate. Oh, they really like laughing.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
Yeah, lots of arrows. But I don't know why I'm concerned about it. I mean, they're only going to do like 27 damage, right? Ah, the Rouge style of martial arts. Bandit's ring, false advertisement, return to sender. Oh god. You won't say that about the pretty hammer, I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be a fun surprise. Alright, so we actually need to recover some HP here. So Crafty Thief, the regular kind is still Thunder. Gangsters are Earth, which is normal, I believe. Yeah, I think that's normal.
Hard blade.
Whee! Spinning with a spear. Power up. Now, since I don't have the Twister Glaive, it's also going to mean that I won't do bonus damage to Garrett, which should be okay. Run away! How would you know about the Rouge School style? Yeah. It was just, it's so cinematic just to open the door. And down it goes. It doesn't even fall apart, it just falls. Off we go. Let's take a rest. Let's check out this cave. And now the nefarious plans begin.
He totally should have rested inside the cave. I mean, get healed by the fireflies, right?
Yep. No one else
should have known something was off.
Haschel, why don't you come in with us? He ran away. Oh, shoot. He's required for this fight. I forgot. Crap. And now I can't change his equipment. Oh, no. Alright, whatever he's got is what he's going to wear into the fight now. Oh, sorry. Angel's Prayer up. That's good because I'm low on those. Additions. Hard Blade is good. I kind of want to keep using Rod Typhoon. By the way, Kara, Gust of Wind Dance does terrible damage right now. It is so bad.
That's disappointing.
It's very... I don't know what they were thinking.
Especially for an addition that is that difficult to pull off.
Mm-hmm. It probably grows with time, but the growth rates of these addies are strange. Let's check inventory. What do I got? I got some healing potions, 1 breeze, 1 revive, some magic, some special items I shouldn't use, 2 sachets I should get rid of. Alright, so who's
Dart
my...
has entered the chat. Hello.
Hi, Dart. So here's the thing. Which character is going to be my third party member? I like both. I feel like I get more utility out of Rose with good damage. Albert might do more damage. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. I could bring Albert for Rose Storm, maybe?
I was gonna say, like, I would probably take Rabbit, apparently. Albert.
Okay.
For damage mitigation.
Sure, let's do that. Also, I like the little detail that some other folks put in smaller steps in between the bigger steps because the Gigantos no longer live here.
Yeah.
It's a nice little touch.
Yes.
This game has a surprising amount of nice little touches, such as that.
Definitely.
Hard blade.
Whee! 753. God, that's without a Twister Glaive.
Hard
This is
blade.
nuts. This combat balance is nuts, yo. It was never supposed to come to light, but I mean, still. Okay. What was I gonna do? So Albert. We'll do Rose Storm. Dart's fine with all of this. Poison Guard, let's get rid of that. And let's actually give him the chainmail in case this gets bad. Could go for a Power Wrist. Oh, he doesn't have a knee piece. Oh, crap. No knee piece for Albert. Boo. I think it doesn't really do much. Like, it gives you, what, 5 evasion or something? Alright. Before Garrett. We have 12 minutes to do this fight. Roughly. Let's see what happens.
I believe in you.
I do too. Sometimes. Let's see. Oh, to check in about how many frames I've dropped. I have dropped 103,000 frames. I am not kidding you. How is that possible?
My goodness.
That is too many frames. It's like I've dropped the entire stream. But
I mean, I've seen you lag like 3 times, I think, and it was only briefly.
Yeah, and I'm seeing like full frames in the background on my browser here. I have it playing in the background to make sure. This is ridiculous. This is nuts. Maybe I have to just... Maybe it isn't the cable and I just have a glitch in OBS that I have to fix? But I thought I validated the files. How would Garrett, even after 20 years, how would Garrett not recognize Haschel? I mean, that was like a formative part of his life, wasn't it?
You would think.
He probably looks the same. He's probably worn the same clothes. I mean, you saw he wore the same clothes 20 years ago in a flashback. That's an exaggeration.
Technically, nobody has like ever changed clothes, ever.
Except Shauna with the dress.
Okay, fair.
Just that one time.
And well, I mean, I guess technically Claire changed clothes too when she moved to a different country.
And when she got possessed by the war god. Claire might have the most outfits of anyone. I think she has the most... Who has the most outfits in LoD? We gotta find out. This is the real questions we're asking tonight.
Oh, actually, Albert does have a few different outfits as well.
He has the
He's got
fighting...
his, like, kingly outfit.
He's got the royal one. Yeah, we looked at it. It looks awful. His face is terrible. I like the potential of it. It's just bad in practice. It needed to be executed better.
And Rose has not changed clothes in like 11,000 years.
Yeah, she's got the record for like most immortal underwear.
I was gonna say, it is amazing how well those clothes have held up. I want to know who designed them.
Alright, we'll slow down the speed for now just to see what happens here, because... Okay, so Mappy is Thunder, and Garrett is non-elemental. Now, it's worth noting that anyone who's non-elemental may not have been given an assignment, so that is a possibility.
I was gonna say, there goes my theory about the, you know, hinting at the relationship to Haschel.
Yeah.
But whatever.
252. Finally, some respectable damage out of these bosses. How bad must the BO have been? I mean, I'm assuming the underwear is immortal. Like, imagine never having to change clothes again. I mean, you save a lot of time. Although, you don't need to save time when you have 108 years between killings. Like, I don't know.
I was gonna say, when you're immortal, don't you, like, have all the time?
Yeah.
So...
I'm gonna walk that back.
It's like the worst possible, like,
500.
benefit for you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Albert's doing way too much damage. I'm probably just gonna guard with him.
Go. Crash dance.
I should have given Albert the Gust of Wind dance. Oh, you used both your claws this time, and it does less damage. Oh my god. Didn't he attack and do like 120 damage in his first fight? Disappointed.
Double punch.
See, this is the normal damage. Like 170 is fine. But Albert's like, oh, I'll do 500. It's fine.
Go. Crash dance.
I confuse you. Go to sleep. Come on, Mappy, use your better attacks. There we go.
How much?
196.
196.
That was pretty expected. A little bit less than Dart because he's got more defense. He's very tall. Oh my god. Why is Garrett so tall? I think he's probably... Oh, here we go. Decent damage. Garrett might have a height value in the Japanese guidebook, but I forget what it is, if so.
Let's see, I actually have the Japanese guidebook in front of me if I can find it.
Oh, great. It's somewhere in the lore section. Let me see.
Let's see here.
See if we can find the page real fast.
176 centimeters.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
What is that in inches? I don't even know.
cm to inches. 176?
Yes.
That is 69 inches. That's 5'9".
It's not that tall.
He's really not that tall, but he looks super tall. Why does he look so tall? Okay. Okay, let's get Albert's D level up. Gotta use him sometime, right? Alright, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Alright, Garrett is apparently immune to stun. That's good. Hang in there, Dart. Oh, insta-kill's coming. Insta-kill is coming.
Who will it be?
Hopefully Albert. I think he's the one I gave the talisman to.
Double punch.
Also, if you didn't know, this version of the game is very fun on the basis that... Oh, I forgot he could do regular attacks, too. Is fun on the basis that Lavitz and Albert have 45 base speed.
Yes.
It is much preferred to 40.
Double punch.
When is he gonna do it? Does he wait 3 turns for the insta-kill? Ooh. Seems like he has a lot of HP, though. Like... Oh, no. Not Hashel.
Not Hashel.
Anything but Hashel. I mean, anyone but Hashel.
Hashel the thing now.
What was I doing? Shoot. If you kill Garrett, he can't do the insta-kill. Or he can't... Yeah, he can't do the insta-kill because the game can't have no one as an enemy. Like, even with Eurobolus, at least you still can target him with a bow or an item. But Mappy cannot vanish without a partner. So let's use the one Angel's Prayer I've got. And let's knock down Garrett ASAP. Damn it, Dart. Albert's my big damage dealer.
Could also still use Rose Storm.
I could. I was worried it would make the game too easy. That is why I brought him, though. Yeah, I might do it. Hang in there, Hashel. 262. Ouch.
Rose Storm.
Sorry, the audio's out of sync because I was on fast forward.
Got 2 minutes to take him down.
I expected a little more damage out of Crush Dance. Hang in there, Dart. Would have been more damage. Thank you for reminding me, by the way, about the thingy. About the Rose Storm. Alright, so... At Moik Mind. Are we ready to use that Moik Mind? $232. Not bad. Ah, reduced damage to Albert. 62. That's more like it. I have dropped 108,000 frames. Da, 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 da. Alright, let's see what the D
that
attack.
doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I know. D attack, go. 494. It's not any more powerful than Rod Typhoon. That's the other thing too, is that the Dragoon forms, at least they're useful in early game and retail. Here, they're like out-damaged immediately by additions. There's almost, like, unless you use them right after Hoax, the damage is pitiful sometimes, at least with the D attacks.
Yes.
Come on. No! Damn, someone's gonna die. Wait. What happens if I take him to 0 now? Will Mappy come back? Alright, we're gonna see a fun interaction here, I think.
Double punch.
Come on, knock him down.
I'm guessing he will just, like, pop back.
I forget which one it is. Either he pops back, or he skips all his turns and does it immediately. Alright, that should be enough damage. Yep, okay, let's see. Yep, he does it immediately. Damn it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, and Dart's low. Now, the good news is he can't do it again. The bad news is Dart is weak. I could just guard with Dart and have Albert do all the attacking. 494 at a time. He's already at half, so it should be fine. At least we'll get some boosted XP. So Mappy's doing respectable damage. Garrett and Mappy both are doing good damage here. Alright, here we go. Finish at 9:01. Those are my favorite cutscenes. It's hopeless! Boom! Whoa. And then the smoky sweat. Why is he smoking? Why?
I mean, I'm assuming that it's supposed to be really cold up here since, like, we are kind of, like, in a mountainous region.
Maybe? Maybe he's just that steamy. Right, Data? Alright, let's see what kind of XP we get. 3,000... 1,500 apiece. Minus Hashel. He's fine. So I think Mappy insta-killed Hashel twice, right?
Yes.
I don't think this is a thing because I checked with Monoxide and I was like, just to make sure. So we learned for sure that in retail, opposite element foes will attack the opposite element party member. Like Mermen will attack Dart, like with a 2x likelihood or something. And that's why Dart usually gets hit with the Spear Frosts over there and all that stuff, you know? And that counts for any of their attacks. It doesn't have to be an opposite element attack. But I checked with Monoxide, and I think he said it doesn't necessarily carry over to bosses. But yet, Mappy managed to insta-kill Hashel twice and shares his element. So, there's definitely no avoiding mechanic, that's for sure.
Well, of course, that's like the one element, too, that doesn't have a opposite, so... That kind of throws a wrench in that as well.
Alright, now we have every party member. We've collected the 8th and final party member, everybody. Dart being all humble. I feel like Maru and Shauna would make great friends if they had gotten more time together, you know? Like, they're both, in their own way, new to the world.
I definitely feel that.
Like, Shauna was, you know, she's barely 18, only was in her hometown, supposedly, and didn't venture out much. Maru, isolated in a different way, now exploring the world as well. Shut up, talking makes you die. Never gets old. He's going to be entombed instead of buried. Alright, so we'll go downstairs and finish out the stream in a couple minutes here. Off you go, Hashel. Alright, let's go get it. I am very tired.
Yeah.
So something that a lot of people might not notice. Well, we'll let this cutscene finish out here. I'm gonna... Hang on, Maru. Re-enable auto-advanced text. There we go. Get rid of the combat debugger. Alright, let's find a Dragoon Spirit. Any guesses, Kara?
I have no idea.
I think Lynn secretly
Give me
stole
1
it.
second here.
Okay.
Sorry, I may have to jump off here because there's some chaos going on downstairs.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Kara. Hope you all had fun with Kara as my guest host tonight. They got to leave a couple minutes early. You want to
Yeah,
plug?
sorry about that.
You want to plug your stuff real quick?
Sure. So, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I do have an Etsy shop, so Legend of Dragoon merch. Currently it is not taking orders though. I do apologize about that. However, I am hoping to get it up and running again shortly. I probably will not be doing the custom orders for a little bit, but like t-shirts and things like that will be available. The URL for it is Etsy, so it's www.etsy.com/shops/secret-sachets. So if you want to check that out, like I said, right now because it is down, it is not searchable. You will have to actually like enter the URL directly. But again, hopefully I'll have that up and running here soon. So life with a new baby is chaotic. It's a little bit challenging, but.
All right, I put a link in the chat for your store.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. It was great
yeah.
to spend time with you again. We will hopefully see Kara again in the near future when there's not baby stuff going on.
Hopefully. Well, I mean, there's always baby stuff going on, but
Yes.
just hopefully it gets to a point where it's a little bit more manageable and I can do other stuff
Yes.
besides baby stuff.
Indeed. Thanks so much, Kara. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I am going to just wrap up a couple of quick things here. Yeah, we got the party. Yeah, we'll get to try out Kongo's initial damage. That'll be interesting. Not sure who to run. Doesn't really matter right now. But I wanted to go back down and show you all really quickly something that we may not have noticed before. Now, everyone's seen this large axe up here and this large statue. And I think Kongo will make a comment. Yep. Just a brief comment. It was a chieftain. Strong man next to Endora. Rest in peace. But what you may not have noticed is over here, I believe this is a large axe head because it looks like there's a broken off wood piece right here. So that's currently being used as like a table, but that is a very large axe. Like that is a giant axe. Oh my god, that is such a large axe. So that is what I'm thinking that is. It looks to be like an axe. And it just has the handle broken off. So little potential food for thought there. Also, it's a nice touch that the lantern is hanging off this other axe. It looks like an axe that, yeah, I thought so. Okay, So I'm gonna hit the rock fireflies and save, and that should about do us for the live stream tonight. If I'm not mistaken, it's just a matter of getting back to Linus. Let's see, what have we got here? Let's fast forward this. 2 berserkers. What did I say? What phrase? I'm gonna hit the rock fireflies. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even think of that. 600 damage from Congo. Okay. 1350 from Albert. Oh my god, that's a lot. I mean, he's got low defense, the berserker, but still. 195. Alright. Let's hit those rock fireflies, eh? Zero training already. I mean, he's level 21, but let's see here. What's his initial equipment? Axe, yeah, okay, that's all normal. Iron knee piece, and then he just starts with pursuit. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, that should do us. This was a really involved. Like, I'm exhausted from this stream. I had so much fun. Thank you all so much for attending and having this fun with me as we explore. Sometimes there are like dead moments where like now we're kind of just expecting big damage, but also like it can be fun to use lower level addies on purpose and see what we can do. And then the boss starts to do some good damage, so you know we had some surprises there. Kara was a great guest host. Next week we'll have Ash, and maybe the week after that we'll have Data. We'll see how it goes. I gotta cement the rest of the schedule. But in any case, I will play the outro. Thank you all so much for being here, a part of this wonderful, wild, crazy adventure of the JP demo combat stats. Until next week, I'm Drew Universe. See you next time. Let's actually mute the music before we go to that. Okay.